And what's going on, you bastards? Welcome back to another Grand Summoners video where we're talking more about the One Punch Man unit, the collab that's on the JP side. Or, well, about to be. When does Saitama actually come out? Okay, so the summoning actually hasn't taken place yet because, well, at the time of this recording, it is not the prescribed time that is right here. So it is not 5 a.m. on the 30th. It's about to come out. So, of course, with all the Dream Awakenings that have come out, they also tossed in some true weapons for characters, right? So it looks like... Okay, so Saitama, TT, Sonic, and Hellish Blizzard. Let's see, Mid, Garo. I don't know. So I guess it doesn't even have all the characters, right? Because you are missing Garo. Well, I mean, besides Garo, I mean, the free-to-play Genos, which have they ever given a free-to-play character a true equip? You know, from like a collab or anything like that? So, all right. And then we got some other equips. All right, let's get into Hero Saitama's details and whatnot. So it looks like he has a 6-star physical, 5-star defense, and 5-star physical. And at LB7, you do get a defense right there. What, did I just see that? Okay, yep, I did see that right. We'll get into that. So he's a light human, of course. His skill, 14-second CT, 3,000% light damage physical, increase own arts by 10. From the second use of the skill onward, each time skill is used, increase own arts by an additional 10. Huh. So, max 300. Oh, damn. So, after a while, he builds up to where he could give himself... How long is that going to take, man? I was going to say, that is a long, like, CT cooldown. Run this man with CT cooldown, man. Then he'll have infinite arts glitch. Am I right? Arts. 25,000% light damage physical for 20 seconds. Reduce enemies' break resistance and physical resistance by 30%. Okay, this guy does have a decent amount of break values. Break resist debuff does not stack with Aristella Orbis, Courtney. Physical resist debuff does not stack with Aaron's and Lark. Okay. Aaron's is that new Earth Dragon, right? And Lark is a forgotten and super awoken that Global hasn't gotten yet. True Arts, 60,000% light damage physical. For 25 seconds, allies gain a damage barrier from Saitama. Gain a damage barrier that negates 8,000% damage and increases all allies' damage resistance by 30%. 30% does this... It seems all right. I mean, what, you can run another, well, let's see. Damage barrier does not stack with Eden Favel. I don't think there's a problem there. Damage resist buff does not stack with Sandstone. Valentine's oh, okay. I was gonna say, if it stacks with some other characters, like, you know, it'd be all right. But do Valentine's Priscilla, what is it? Does it stack with Sunraku? I think Sunraku does damage resistance. Oh, he does fire allies only, and it's 15%. I swear there was, I mean, he reducing physical resistance. I thought he had some like extra damage resist in there. All right, so I guess that doesn't really apply. I don't know if you'd be running this guy with other, you know, with like fire units and stuff like that. But so far he doesn't seem restricted to light at all. Okay, let's look at super arts with this. Okay, casual 30,000 or 300,000%. Sorry. Light damage debuff. Ignore enemies' defense by 100% for the duration of super arts. Okay, that could be pretty nutty. Defense ignore does not stack with Volti, Summer Riviera. Okay, so that's his big move right there. That's the Saitama we know and love. The barrier 8,000 on a true arts, huh? I don't know. It seems a little low, right? I don't think, well, you know, you think of Shiro or something like that. Like, this guy isn't supposed to be that type of role of character. That's just nice to have that option, I guess, in there. say you're running this guy with Shiro and your unlimited blade works ran out, so you got to save up your arts gauge to get to your super arts to get back into it or something like that. And you know, you could use this as just a cover or whatever. Not that, well, I don't see anything. Actually, you know, I was thinking like Saitama, oh, you don't really run him on sustain comps and everything like that, right? But I guess you could with this guy. Like this could you know, increase and whatnot over time. And like, well, I mean, maybe that's kind of it. But let's look at his abilities. At the start of battle, when a boss is present, increase own arts by 100. Does not stack with abilities of the same name. Is this like every wave? Is this like no. So I'm assuming like a boss, not just mobs. Okay, so when you fight a boss. Okay, not bad. Increase own damage by 3% times own attack divided by 100. Okay. Increase own status ailment resistance by 100%. Oh, that's wow. Damn. So he's pretty much always gonna be good to go, huh? That's kind of crazy. All right, then we'll look at his, oh yeah, he's 100 light soul gems. You know, nothing crazy there, nothing new. True weapon, true hero's gloves, 5-star physical, 50-second CT, 10,000% light damage physical. For 10 seconds, increase own damage by 50%. Additionally, if the user is light, increase own attack by 50%. Okay, so a lot more damage for Saitama right there. Okay. And when equipped by Hero Saitama, that's what this character is kind of called, is Hero Saitama. Increase all stats by 30%. Damn. Increase own accuracy by 10%. Okay, so this works, and okay, that's kind of huge, right? Because that just funnels more into his attack and everything, and then like, you know, that goes into his ability right here, and then, you know, he ignores defense. So, okay, some people are saying mid F Ken shit. Oh, yeah, actually, thinking of Kenshin, this guy probably is really good with Kenshin. Actually, they could go really well together. And what? I mean, the damage resistance, Hazuki also does that, right? But like, they could still be run together pretty much, I think, right? So then we got some plushy, you know, collab. Hey, they got Garo here, man. DL Rim. Anyway, so I think this guy, I mean, he's pretty close, pretty, they kept him traditional to the OG Saitama, right? Where he has his big punch move, right? The One Punch Man move. But he also has a little bit extra going on in here. I can see it. I don't know. He's kind of, I don't think this dude will be a must summon, but if you really want to do some fun shenanigans, this could be your guy. It'd be like a luxury unit, right? Kind of like with Saito right now from the Kenshin collab. I'm having a little fun with him, just doing insane, crazy, big numbers and whatnot. But let's look. I made a post on the YouTube channel asking people about their thoughts on the new Saitama, right? He's like, nah, this one is gas. We'll get like crazy. He has a good unit. His damage negation is a bit on the low side. Should be 10k, but besides that, everything is solid. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. His barrier is a little low. Ah, yes, another nuke button. At least he gives DR and a barrier, so he isn't one-dimensional. Yeah, and he's not all like just physical slots this time around. Pity if I must, of course. Omar will say that. Then he'll get 2 multis and say shafted. To be trash, my next pity. I do not like Hero Saitama, Donovan says. Weaker barrier than Demiurge. Damage resistance won't stack with other active users, which is especially bad for Mono Light, who already has Shinki. That's Hazuki. So it doesn't stack, huh? His nuke button is 15 hits, unlike Awoken Saitama. Oh. So it dishes out 15 hits instead of just like 1 hit or something like that. Or I don't know if OG Saitama, how many hits his super or true arts was. And his super art multiplier is only 100,000 stronger than the Awoken. The Awoken version is a better nuke option than him. It's kind of a bold statement, but for purely nuking, I mean, probably. I mean, you got to think about it too. Like purely nuking. Well, this guy does have to get like 100 more arts gauge, but I mean, if you're running a proper nuke comp, that probably isn't a problem. And if your team is good on arts, sure, he's nice unit, but otherwise seems lackluster to me. All right, so we got a bit of mixed reactions right here from the people in the community post. But anyway, bastards, that's gonna do it tonight. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you're on the JP side, by the time this video does release, it will, like, the banner will be out on the JP side. So if you do summon, good luck to you. But anyway, bastards, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
But first, hi there. If you liked what you saw, thank you.